Hey guys, welcome back, and it is time for a new Project Pan intro. As you can tell by the title, I have a one brand Sephora Project Pan thing going on. This isn't the first time I'm going to be doing a one brand Project Pan, and I'm really excited. I've been thinking about doing this for months and I just didn't know what to do. Excuse me. But now I decided to do Sephora. The reason why I picked Sephora is because I don't really have a lot of Sephora brand products, and because I'm doing the Pan That palette, my Pan That palette is a Sephora item. I just figured might as well um, do everything and include that in my update. So from now on, my Pan That palette update will be along with this update. So speaking of Pan That palette, let's talk about that one first. I am super excited about this progress because I have hit two pans on this, and it is this creamy white shade and this highlighting shade. I don't know if you can see that, but I finally hit pan. Hopefully you can see. Obviously you can see, but that one's right there. So I have pan on 4 shades now, and I'm so excited. And I've been using these 2 shades to fill in my eyebrows or darken up my crease, so they have pretty good dips going on. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah. Um, I was so excited to hit pan, and I didn't think I would hit pan on 2 shadows, let alone 1. So I have just been focusing on these 2 like I normally have. So let's talk about, oh, also for this shade that I've already hit pan on, I've hit more on down on the bottom, on the side, and you can see the full bar now of this grid thing. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, let's talk about my goals for this month. I'm actually hoping to hit pan on this just because I use that for my brows, and it has a pretty big dip in it already, so hopefully I can actually use that for hopefully I can hit pan on it soon. Like, it's got a pretty good dip. I have been using this shade recently for like an inner eye color, and I like it. Even though like I usually use a warm eye color, it adds like a nice pop, like a surprising pop to like the eye. So I just want to get like a little dip in there going. Like, there's a little tiny one, but I just been doing it for the past week, so I don't know if you can tell that. So hopefully with this one I can just get into like the halfway dip point in this. And with these 2, these are the shades I'm still going to be continuing to use on a regular basis, but because I've been using my finger, the dips are more wide than they are deep. So I'm probably not going to be hitting pan anytime soon, and when I do, it'll be like a lot of pan at once. Like, when I hit this, like, it was just like a little tiny pan, then now it's a little bit bigger. On my Instagram, like, when I saw this little tiny pan, I got so excited and I posted it right away. So yeah, that's just, so this is just gonna, I might be able to hit pan on this shade, but it's not as deep as this one, so we'll see what happens with that. All right. Let's start with the products I'm going to be using for my one brand Project Pan. Let's start with a little something mundane. It is this Sephora eyeliner. It's a brown color. It actually came in as a kit with this palette. So I have been using this on and off this past year, or even ever since that I got it. But I marked it on my little book, and it is up there. So we'll see how far this goes. I like to use this a lot on my bottom lash line. I'm not using this today. I totally forgot to use this today, but yeah. hopefully we'll just see how far that goes. And it's a very creamy formula. It hasn't dried out on me even though I've had it for like 2-3 years, so it's pretty good. Next I have a Sephora and Pantone Universe collab color, and it is not like their color of the year. I don't think it's ever been a color of the year, but I think it was a color for a season, and it is the color Earth Red. And this is basically, how to describe it, this is what is on my lips today. It is basically an earth red color, like an Adobe House color, a little bit deeper than an Adobe color, but it comes in a really cool packaging. Like, it has like this springy thing. Whenever I carry this around with me, my friends like to play with it, but this is practically brand new. I've only used it a few times, and I marked it also, and it is this bottom line down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I am like right there. I should probably make the line longer and deeper. So yeah. Oh, I do hope to use this up just because it is an eyeliner, and maybe, but because this is a lot of eyeliner, so I might not be able to finish it. The lipstick, because I have a lot of lipsticks also in product pans, and there's 2 lipsticks that I do want to use this up. I'm not planning to use this up in the 6 months. I just hope to at least finish half of it, because I do have like 2 other lipsticks that I want to finish up. The next items are 2 eyeshadows. Yes, 2 eyeshadows. They are full-size eyeshadows, and one is Prom Queen. This is a matte color. There it is. Let's just give you a little swatch. This isn't like super pigmented when you swatch it, but I don't even know if this color is still available, just because I saw this in their sales rack. And the next color is Rio. There you go. And this is a luster matte, and this is a regular matte shadow. And here it is. It's like a nice corally peachy color. Here is a finger swatch. I don't use this for with fingers. I like to actually use these colors in my crease, like to add like a little pop. I've been loving that pop of color in my crease, and then like I blend it out with like a more neutral color. Like, I'll get one of these and I'll use this taupey color and like blend it in together, and I think it looks really, really pretty. But anyways, I don't think I could hit pan on these, but I just hope that I can use the insignia or the logo sign of Sephora. My goal is to just make it faded, like you can't see the logo anymore. That's just my ultimate goal. And that is my goal for the next product that I have, because they are 3 blushes. I have this color in apricot sheen. Let me try to open this. It is like a beautiful apricot color, and there it is. There's a swatch. I know people will be like, oh, it's not very pigmented, but I don't really like shadows that are super or blushes that are super pigmented, because then I can't really control it. This color is Healthy Rose. Here's a swatch of it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm wearing this one or the next color. I think I'm using the next color. And this is, oh my gosh, I dropped this, Romantic Rose. I dropped this and it like chipped. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It didn't drop hard, but I got to say like only like that tiny little bit broke off. So I've actually had this one the longest. So this one has its insignia a little bit faded already. So yeah, my goal for the blushes is also that the insignias will just be, is it called an insignia or their logo sign? it'll just be faded off. Let me get the colors together, see if I can do this. So yeah, I know these two look really similar, and they're like the rosy color. One is a romantic rose and one is a healthy rose. I do like the colors. They're slightly different from each other, just the slightest bit. I don't know if you can even tell on camera. But yeah, I think that this one is a little bit more like a lighter shade and this one is a more like brighter shade. But yeah, that is my project pan. And I'm hopefully going to be only doing this for 6 months. That is my goal at the moment. I don't know how I will feel at the end of the year. I like to have at least one project pan that is going to be a long-term one. I like my finish 4 by 4th of July. That's been going on for a while. And so, I don't know, I just like to do that. And I might hopefully not have to bring this up, like continue on to the next year. I know that's like, well, you're already thinking about 2017, but as a project panner, you just think about like the future of like, oh, what should I pan next? Should I pan this next? Or when can I pan this? Or stuff like that. But I feel like the timeline might be just revolved also around my Pan That palette. And since I've noticed with Sephora powders, at least like their shadows and their blushes, they're very like compact in like packed in really hard. I've used their face powder before like a long time ago and I don't remember it being so compact, but they've reformulated since then, so I don't know. But yeah, it is going to be revolving around this little guy, and we'll just see what happens at the end of the year because I've got pretty good dips in most of my shadows in here, so who knows what could happen. So that's it. Sorry if it was rambly. I'm just also kind of excited for this project pan. I've never done a one brand project pan, and I'll just see how everything goes. So I'll see you all next time. Bye.